trailer for the 2018 Legend of the Galactic Heroes came out and I don't like it. I've carried a little distaste towards it and I'm definitely skeptical.
広大な宇宙へと進出した人類の歴史から
Now I have no idea what this man is saying, other than he's speaking what I can only assume to be Japanese. The first thing I immediately noticed was the music. Whoa! The music is extremely modern. There's nothing wrong with that, but the original was a space opera. The battles weren't usually graphic as they were more psychological, and as such, the music catered to classical pieces than it did action-packed music. Part of its magic was that it was fitting for its environment in the vacuum of space, or the aristocratic society in the Galactic Empire. So to be greeted with this hype music, I was already a little peeved. I understand that a new adaptation would mean for some changes, but this would kinda affect the battles as well. The OVA doesn't even have much scenes with action and primarily contains shots with characters just talking. If this music finds itself in the show, well then it's unfitting. I can only assume it to be trailer music, so everything I'm worrying and being skeptical about could just be not that bad. Either way, unfitting music for the new 2018 LOGH trailer. The next thing that catches your eye that you wish didn't was the 3D animation. The 3D animation is far too extreme and isn't subtle, so it makes the large metallic ships seem much less feasible. I mean, it's horrendous. You see this modern, pretty art style, and then look at this metal boy! Thesis steel! It's not bad to have 3D animation, but this here 3D animation specifically is bad to have. I think the arguments of 3D animation in anime is similar to people's feelings on CG and film. I think CG is normally great with stuff like Planet of the Apes, but in certain moments, it can be awful. Wow. Reinhard, is that you? Did you get plastic surgery to look like that? The original Reinhard was handsome, but the original video animation didn't pay much attention to his looks as it did to his intelligence. The new Reinhard is hot and very much displays this as he talks slow and deep to get some reports. Are they trying to recruit female watchers? IG is pushing away most of the fans they're appealing to by this. Something Digi brought up about LOGH was that the characters in the original LOGH design never had their hair block their vision. All the characters adhered to a militaristic design, which was pretty cool, and just told you how much thought was put into how characters looked. The designs followed the political narrative, whereas in the new creation, everyone looks like they're drawn to be a part of a yaoi fanfiction. The new 2018 anime is probably going to have a lot of romance, and just look at how that'll turn out. Curry Ice is now Akashi from Kirkano Basket. It's 2018, deal with it. Kiss that last ounce of respect I had for you, and leave! I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't really appreciate the newer approach. It may be because I'm biased and in love with the original, but you have to admit, this seems to pander to the average viewer. The 3D is cheap and fast and viewers don't really care much, so IG is safe. The art style is too similar to yaoi and it's newer looking, so plebs will gravitate to the new LOGH. Also females. I'm sure females will watch for some of the romance and because of Reinhard. Yang looks far too young, is that just me? Your boy Reinhard looks older than him. Part of Yang's character was to look a little rugged and lazy. Classical music? Ew, that's too experimental and not mainstream. Everything seems to go against the original LOGH just to go against it. I can't think of one thing being seen as an homage to the original. Remember, when you're dealing with the Legend of the Galactic Heroes, an anime named a classic and virtually a paragon in anime, you better hold to its standards. Legend of the Galactic Heroes is known to be complexly crafted, but we don't even see much story-wise in the trailer. I mean, maybe if I knew Japanese I'd understand some things, but for now, no idea. We get some shots on a planet which I think is Fazan. I can be completely wrong. Yeah, aside from that, the trailer isn't convincing me much to watch it. I'm not sure if Reinhard is facing Yang or anything, it's just a whole bunch of shots taken out of context. Compare this with the older LOGH trailer and I swear we will get a lot more out of the older one. This is just ambiguous to seem deep. I'm sure you're thinking that I'm thinking that the new LOGH will be the worst anime of 2018 from how I'm striking these things. But I just want to nail it in to everyone. I'm highly skeptical of the new LOGH from just seeing its trailer. So now look back on what I said that's awful. Do you want to live in a world where that exists? Do you want to live in a world where there's unfitting music, a pandering Reinhard who looks older than Yang Wenli, and cancerous 3D animation? This may be too much for you and you're probably sweating profusely at that rhetorical question, but I've got something worse for you. Do you want to live in a world where Kirchheist looks like Akashi?